Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 83, with my friend Lexx The Starchild. I think you guys are going to love this one. It's a very bright one for you today, so go ahead and check it out. Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast. You know who I am, but in case you don't, I'm your host, Austin Mullins. And I'm here with a special guest today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hey everybody, my name's Alexis, aka Lexx The Starchild. And Austin was kind enough to invite me on the show, so here I am.
Thank you for coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
We've got a ton of fun questions for you today, but we have to start off with the two obvious questions that I do every single time, and that is the fun fact question. We'll start with that one because when you were in school and when you start a new class, you had to stand up, say your name and like what you did over the summer or a fun fact about yourself. That was all in preparation for this podcast. You didn't know yet, but that's what it's for.
Always very anxiety inducing.
Oh yeah, for sure. So let me hear it.
So my fun fact is I am half Italian, half French Canadian, and my father is from Italy. He speaks fluent Italian. So he came to America when he was 6.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You said you didn't learn any Italian though.
No, he didn't really ever try to teach us. At one point, I think I inquired, I tried to learn, but as you get older and you're busy with other things, you just don't retain it as well. Like I always wish he did it for us when we were kids, so that way it would just be easy,
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I wish I had learned another language when I was a kid.
yeah.
I took Latin in middle school and high school, but
Really?
that's not really a language you speak. That's just
I actually love Latin. Two of my tattoos are in Latin. I plan to do all of my tattoos in dead or ancient languages.
I love it.
Yeah.
I have really gotten into the native language of New Zealand though.
Ooh.
Maori.
Okay.
There's a band called Alien Weaponry who sings their songs probably 90% in the language Maori.
Okay. That's
And they're sick. They even got the native Maori tattoos and stuff. It's sick.
I love stuff like that, just unique, cultural things. It's so fascinating to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my next question is the fun question. And I thought this was a pretty cool one. If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your smartphone, what would you keep?
Delete all but 3.
Yeah.
Does it include the preloaded apps,
No, your phone, your text messages, your calculator, that stays on there.
Spotify,
Okay.
YouTube,
Okay.
and hmm.
I'm with you already on 2 of the 3.
The third one I feel like is now it's getting stressful. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta really make a decision. Hmm. I'm just gonna go and be basic and say Instagram because I really like the reels and the quotes I find on there.
That is what I was gonna say.
Okay, look at us. Do we just become best friends?
I think so.
I love it.
I mean, Instagram, I used to post so many things
Mhm.
that I feel like if I didn't have it, I have no way of sharing things without having to go on my computer to Facebook,
Right. I
which
feel
I
you.
hate. I just cross post my stuff from Instagram to Facebook because that's
Same here. It always starts with Instagram. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, I feel like as social media goes, Instagram's king.
yeah, absolutely.
Why? It just is.
I mean, it's connected to Facebook, it's connected to threads, so anything you post on one, you can theoretically cross post to the other two.
I also just think it's very user friendly. It's just easy to
Yeah.
use. And I actually took a big social media break over the summer. Well, I'm gonna say over the summer. I was off for 6 months. But which was nice. I have a love-hate relationship with social media, but once I got back on, I literally couldn't figure out how to make a post. I like started my music stuff and I was like, okay, I've been off here for a really long time.
It's because they changed it like
Yeah,
immensely. You had like making a post is so much more difficult now than it was like
I
even
know.
3 months ago.
Like, why is this so difficult? I'm like, I'm just trying to share things.
No, you got to click the top right corner and then you have to like pick the right one along the little line on the top and then yeah, too much for me.
I know. I feel
But I make it work somehow, I guess.
you got to make it work. You got to fake it till you make it, baby. So
That's
it
right.
goes.
Well, let's start with some music questions, some fun music questions. This one is my favorite, probably. It changes. But think of this as your personal superhero origin story.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
So take me as far back as you want to. I mean, some people have taken me like I came out of the womb. That was a little weird. Um,
Out of the womb, playing guitar.
I mean, some people went before that, and I was like, this has gotten out of hand.
Like your
But
ancestors.
go back as far as you want to, and really bring me up to where we are now.
Okay.
When you fell in love with music, how you got into music, all that fun stuff.
Okay. So I actually was thinking about this today. I've actually been thinking about this a lot the last few weeks, just kind of coming into like my own and finally having a release coming out. So the very first time like I knew that I wanted to sing, I saw Britney Spears on the television when I was a little girl, and she was wearing some like iridescent green top and she was doing her thing. And I think that was the first time like I ever started like to like try to sing. And I was like, oh, I was like, this is what I think I want to do with my life. Um, and I've always loved music. I've always loved poetry, all those things. I think it's one of those things that like sometimes when you feel alone in something or you can't express it yourself and you find something that is able to convey that feeling, it's a really beautiful way that we all connect with each other. So I always loved music, but I I was very shy. Like I wasn't shy, like I was a dancer and I did all that, but like for whatever reason, like singing just made me really nervous. So the first time ever in the seventh grade, I did a talent show and I tried to sing Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me. And to this day, I will die on the hill that they had the wrong one selected. But let's just say I majorly fucked that up. And kids in middle school are mean. So for the next
Very
few
true.
weeks, people will be like, "You belong with me," like to me in the halls. It was terrible.
That's
And I was
so
kind of
cool.
like, okay, like maybe we don't do that again. Maybe we just keep that to ourselves. Um, but as I got older, like, that dream never really died. So here and there, I posted videos on social media. Here and there, like, I thought about it. I would try to write. Um, and then, so I think it was when I was 22, I moved out on my own to Fort Myers, and there was a decent, like, live music original band scene there. And I made all these friends, and I kind of like, got like engulfed in that world, and like it really revamped like my passion for it. Like I was like, okay, like here I am now. I'm watching all my friends do it. I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. And so I think about a year after that, I started to try to sing karaoke. Um, and I started with the song Dance Monkey. I've
Okay.
sang that song till it is dead. I can't listen to that song
We have
anymore.
gone to the point.
Huh?
That was my computer making random.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. So I sang that song till it was dead, and like, finally was like, okay, like I got to do something else. So I started to try to write. I always loved English. I used to submit for essay contests. My teachers would submit for essay contests in school. So I loved to write. And so I tried to take those two things and figure out it with music. And it was really difficult at first, but I just decided I was going to try anyways. I used some of like the AI generator. So I don't play any instruments. I'm all self-taught, like just kind of figuring it out as I go. Um, and then I met my manager, Jay, I used to do like merch for him at his shows
Okay.
and stuff. So I was like the door girl. I would sell t-shirts and stuff, and we became really tight. And I showed him the stuff I was working on. I also had this friend Jesse, who's still my dear friend today. He still does covers for me. He's going to help me with some of my original music. So he was recording me, and so I showed Jay, and Jay was like, "I got a lot of contacts in music." He was like, "I'm going to send it to this one guy, Mike, in New York. If he doesn't like it, I've got a ton of other people. Don't worry." So he sent it to Mike. Mike loved it, and they basically worked out a deal to send me up there in May of last year. So all I had to do was pay for my flight, and I went up there, and I spent a week there. We made "Give Me Your Best" line, and yeah, so that was kind of the moment. And I walked in that room with a pop rock kind of track, and then Mike kind of hummed this different melodies. "You got to be open, like you let me help you," and I
Yeah.
was like, okay. And so I was like, "This is it. Whatever you just did, that's it." So it working with Mike and Joe at Voodoo Studios changed my life. They really helped me become a better songwriter. And I came home like hungry. Like I was like waiting for them to mix and master my track. And I just came and I started just writing, 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 writing. I spent all summer writing. Sometimes I would be up for like 2 days, just like writing, can't stop writing. Um, so finally got the track back, but I needed some time for me to just sort some things in my life, kind of I think mentally prepare myself for this too, because when you're somebody that doesn't have a lot of confidence or whatever, the world will eat you alive. So you
Yeah.
got to kind of take that time, heal whatever it is you need to heal, and go from there. So yeah, basically the beginning of this year was a huge turning point. I'm a big EDM girl. I love EDM music. And so I kind of had a big life change go on and just basically hopped on this trip with my friend to go to Eternal in Orlando.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Like I came home and I was like, I'm going to do this. And I called up Jesse. We started doing the covers again. I started getting prepared. I started getting everything in place. And yeah, that's pretty much where I am today. So
I love it. Well, that is like a quintessential origin story. I love it.
yeah, yeah. I hope that wasn't too long. I was like
No,
trying to make
no.
it
You go
concise.
as no, go as long as you want.
Yeah. I will
Yeah.
say, oh, sorry.
Oh no, after you, after you.
Yeah. A couple key points were definitely shows that I've been to. So when I was 17, I did go to my first EDM festival. So I always tell people pop has my heart, but EDM has my soul. So
Okay.
I walked into that festival and I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. When I was a little girl, I took like Catholic classes, and I'll never
Yeah.
forget like the not the priest, but like the teacher going around the room and just being like, "What does heaven look like to you?" And I thought, you pop up in this field of people, everyone's dressed all crazy, there's glitter and like all this, and they all go to the stage with lights and music and they dance. And when I walked in there, I was like, minus the drugs, like I was like, this is what I pictured. And I like it changed my life, like being able to see something like that for the first time on such a major level was so cool. And since then I had the bug for shows, and that kind of really just kept like reigniting that passion and going like, okay, this dream isn't dying, we just got to do this. So that's pretty much it, I think.
I love it. Well, let's talk about Lex the Starchild name. I
Okay,
want to hear. I want to hear what the story behind that is.
this is a fun story. So 22 was like a big turning point for me. So I told you like I'd moved out. I got this
Yeah.
apartment with my best friend in the world, Cameron, in Fort Myers. And so we were living together and I met all these new friends. And I just like, I came out of like a really, really bad relationship, which in my further writing, you will see some of kind of the themes that are there, but I'll leave it right there for now. And that was from when I was 16 to when I was 22. So I was like really finding myself again on my own. And I'm one of those people that I like to have like certain little sayings or like, bring physical aspects to like things. So whenever somebody would do like something funny, cool, or nice, or if I had a compliment for them, I would like pretend to like lick my thumb and be like, you get a gold star. And then honestly, I really can't remember if it was my idea or one of my friends' ideas, but somebody was like, either me or someone else was like, what if you handed out gold star stickers? like when you did that. And I was like, dude, I was like, for my personality who loves like the bit, I'm
Yeah.
like, we're gonna start doing that. So I would carry them around with me, mostly to the bars, because you know that's what you do at 22. You go out with your friends and
Of course.
whatever. When I went to shows, raves, concerts, whatever, and I would hand out the gold stars physically. And so people started calling me Starchild. So that is how I got my name.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, kind of going on the topic of the superhero origin story.
Mm-hmm.
If Lex the Starchild had superpowers, what would they be?
So I'll tell you that one of the things I thought about when handing out the gold stars is like, I love giving compliments to people and I love honoring about people what is positive things because I think we see a lot of negativity in the world all the time. There's so much
Yeah.
division, so much negativity, and you never know what kind of day someone's having. So like it was kind of like a little like character mission to like kind of like bring peace and bring light into the world through just like positive affirmation, one small act of kindness at a time.
Yeah.
So I think that just spreading that type of energy, that type of philosophy as far as I could would probably be it. That would probably be the superpower.
I like it. Well, let's let's deep dive a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
want to do what are you doing, Nugget? Do you want to ask a question? Ask the question, Nug.
Ask me, Nugget. Ask me anything you want.
No? Okay. Bye, buddy. He said I don't want to ask a question. That's dumb. He does, however, want to sit behind the computer, but
What are you gonna
yeah, exactly. He's a cat. You
do?
can't
Yeah.
do anything about that. Well, back to our music questions.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sharing, Nug. Um, how does a song go from just an idea in your head to the fully realized track?
Oh.
I want to hear the details. Give me don't stand on my computer, bud.
So now I will piss a lot of the purists off with this. So I never learned an instrument. I never learned music theory, anything like that, production, nothing. I started with my voice and then I was a poet first. So for me, a lot of the times what will happen is I will not even hear a melody or hear how I would sing something. It will start usually with one word or one phrase. And I actually do some of my best work in about 45 minutes. Like that's when I've created some of the best stuff. I just like go like and I start typing and like it just the gears start turning
I
and then
feel that.
huh?
I said I feel that.
Yeah, yeah. The gears start turning. It's like I call it like my download, my spiritual download or whatever. I just
I
get this
like
thing
that.
and like here we go. So it usually starts off in my notes section, and then sometimes I'll start to kind of hear how I want it. So obviously I need assistance, right? Because I don't play any instruments, I don't do anything like that. And in order for me to be able to create, technology was kind of a blessing in that way. So I found a really good AI program that I would put into like the generator or whatever, and I would pick like I would try to find a song that was similar to what I was thinking and like listen to kind of like how they did it so I could give instructions to it.
Yeah.
Then I would put in like my I think it's like my vocal range, which is a mezzo soprano, like that I do know about
Yeah.
myself. And then it would pop out something. And so sometimes it's pretty close to exactly what I was envisioning, and then sometimes it's not. So I have pieces that I've had to hang on to, I really need a human for, or even pieces I really just need a human for in general. Or I can take this AI template, bring it to my producer, and either we kind of structure off there or we create something completely different. It just kind of depends. So I have a lot of help when it comes to the musical portion of writing music. But words, lyrics, that's all me. That's all me all day. So,
I dig it.
yeah,
Well, let's deep dive a little further into your music, if we will.
absolutely.
Um, ooh, this is an interesting question. I'm definitely saving this one. What is the weirdest place you've ever gotten inspiration for a song?
The weirdest place I've ever gotten inspiration for a song.
I'm saving that. That was
Um, oh, actually, this is a good one. Because I do have something. So I a few months ago submitted a piece to American Songwriter for the lyric contest.
Yeah.
And I was looking at past winners because I know that like my style is very different, probably. Like I think that they do a lot more Americana folk country. And so I
Yeah.
was like, if I'm gonna try to do this and like actually like get somewhere, like I need to try to write different. And I actually love creative prompts because this helps me become a better writer, a better creator. I can kind of and just even as a person to push myself into places where I didn't know I could go. So I wrote this piece that was like kind of cinema noir, a little bit Lana Del Rey meets like Americana.
Ugh.
And I call it Room 204. And it's basically about I don't want to give too much away, but like it's basically like a plot twist kind of ghost story. Like
Okay.
and actually I had this one line that was like the hook and I was like, okay, I like this, but I was having trouble finishing it. And then I heard someone say the word sentience. And I was like, oh, I was like, this fits into whatever it is I'm doing. So I literally had like half of a first like verse and then part of the chorus, and the word sentience let me write the rest of the song. And I did this the day of the competition because I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then in 4 hours, boom, I had a song and I did the whole thing. I didn't hear anything back. So I don't think I won or placed, but I'm really proud of the piece. And it's definitely something I planned to do with. But like I said before, with the AI, it doesn't always give you what you're looking for. Um, so it's gonna. I need a human. I need a human for this one, and I
Yeah.
can recognize that. Um, and it's actually something, especially with the AI thing, that I've really kind of been embarrassed about. So I was like, here I am, like exposing myself. But you know what? I look at it this way, like it was the only resource I had, and I knew that I could do something with this if I just kept pushing myself and not going, oh, I'll start when I learn production. Oh, I'll start when I have someone to help me. Oh, I'll start when I learn how to play guitar or piano or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
I like it. Hey, you got sometimes you just have to use what you have.
Yeah.
Now, let's get even deeper. I've got a couple more music prying questions, and then we'll expand a little bit here.
Sure. Let's run it.
Okay. So, ooh, I like this one. What is a song that you wish you wrote?
How Bad Do You Want Me by Lady Gaga.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, it really gets up there and down there and like I like the lyrics. I love the beat. So that one, and then probably another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. I love Queen. Like,
Hey, and you know that song would get you hella bank.
what?
And that song would get you hella bank too.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
I always do Phil
Facts.
Collins is In the Air Tonight.
Ooh, that is such a good song. I
It's
actually have a really,
iconic, and the amount of royalties he probably gets on that song alone is insane.
or Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I also recently started thinking about what's that song? Every Breath You Take by the Police.
That's such a beautiful song. Yeah.
Um, when I was younger, my mom called that song the stalker anthem.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he'd be watching you, so
Yeah,
I get it. It makes sense.
which to be fair, a lot of the songs by the Police are kind of weird like that.
Yeah,
But I don't question Sting. He wouldn't question me. So,
yeah.
or maybe he absolutely would. I have no clue.
Can you still see me okay? Because I know I
Yeah,
came
you're good.
up and then now I'm like, I feel like I got like the light on top. So I'm just making sure.
No, you look fine. Well, let's expand a little bit. Let's talk about your influences. So, there's a twist to this. I
Hmm.
want five influences, but two of them have to be non-musical.
This is a tough question.
It's the toughest question on my podcast, I'd say.
This is a tough question.
Besides, what is a song of yours that you absolutely hate? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to think.
People are like, I love all my songs. I'm like, there's
No,
one.
I don't love all my songs. I have no ego. I know when I fuck up and it's like that was trash. So hmm. Okay, well, I have to go with Britney because she was the reason I fell in love with music in the first place. That was the reason
Okay.
I wanted to sing in the first place. Um, influences, it's hard because I don't know, like, so even for me, like, I'm actually not really like a big album person. I'm very much like a single like song type person. Like
Yeah.
you will catch me at a concert if it's in my top 10 or whatever, I will go there to see that one song and I don't care. Like I will go. Um,
Hi, Ram.
oh, I don't know if I would say like direct influences. I think that's really hard. Hmm.
If you got songs in mind, I'll take that too.
Probably also Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. Um,
That's the only song I know by her. I know that's like an injustice to her as a person, but
right.
it is iconic for a reason.
Sometimes something hits and like something doesn't or whatever, and people really resonate with it. I think she kind of got like in her time too. Like I don't think she really got the what she deserved. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Okay, so
Stranger Things helped.
yes, Stranger Things probably paid for her generational retirement for all her children.
Oh
So,
yeah.
um,
It was a
so
little late for Metallica though. They already had generational wealth back in the 90s.
mhm. um, who else? So I said Britney, like Kate Bush running up that hill, and then I'm just trying to think because like I have a very like wordy like song writing like knack.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This one's gonna be weird, and it's not gonna translate for people probably through my music, but I am gonna say it, and it's Eminem.
I can see it.
Yeah, yeah. I've
His lyrical writing
yes,
is
yes, yes.
up there for sure.
Yeah, and that might be like acting like I got a big head, but it's not really like I'm comparing. It's just more like it's definitely inspired me, you know, the way that he conveys things, you know, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So okay, so you said three for music, so that's three for music, and then two that aren't music. So
Yeah.
now when you say that, like can I phone a friend? Can you give me like some examples of what people might
Yes,
say?
I'll give you some example.
Okay.
So, on a recent episode that released, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say which one because then this will date the podcast.
Okay.
Um, a buddy of mine stated Lord of the Rings as one of his influences because he has a Lord of the Rings one ring snare drum.
That's fair.
Oh,
Um,
I gave it away right there. But
okay. So probably like the stars, like the star
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Because I really tapped into that celestial kind of vibe. And it's
Yeah.
kind of funny because it was really meant as more of like a compliment thing to people. And it became something that like really I just felt resonated with me. Like kind of like not feeling like I belonged sometimes and kind of feeling like I was literally like from outer space or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? And just like I also okay, and then the third one's gonna just be the sky. I'm
I
a big
love it.
I'm a big look at the sky girl. I call her the sky princess, and she makes beautiful art with the clouds and the sunsets, the sunrises, the storms, the heat lightning, the night sky. Love that.
I
So,
love Heat Lightning.
oh, heat lightning. Wait, what?
I said I love Heat
It's
Lightning.
fun to watch. My friend caught some during a sunset the other day, and she posted the video to Facebook. And I was like, girl, thank you for blessing us with this. Thank you. Beautiful.
It is very pretty.
Yeah.
Lightning in general is very pretty.
Oh, I'm a big lighting person. Do you ever feel like I had this discussion with my sister? We took a little trip up to see my other sister because she was getting engaged, and I was looking at like the lighting, just the way it was hitting the trees, and I was like, doesn't it make you feel like the summer is like in Rhode Island? And she's like, yes. She's like, I know exactly what you mean. Like lighting at a certain time of the day can like evoke a memory, almost like a smell can or like a song can,
Yeah.
like whatever. So yeah, or like watching it sparkle off the water. Mm.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Chef's kiss. Love it. Thank you, Mother Earth.
Makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, let's expand even more. And
Okay.
this is one of my favorite questions because although it never seems to expose people like I want it to. Um, I call this your guilty pleasures of music. So I always go, don't think of it as some, music or songs or artists that you're embarrassed to let people know you listen to, unless that's the case. And what I want to hear that if that's the case. But
Mhm.
more of things people wouldn't expect you to listen to.
Ooh, this is good. This is a good question because I have like I grew up like on kind of some of like oldies classics. Like I love Jim Croce, Don't Mess
Yeah,
Around with Jim. I love Leroy Brown, Johnny Cash, American Pie by Don McLean, Sister Golden Hair by America.
yeah.
That's some things that probably people wouldn't expect me to listen to, but I love. And metal music. Like
Okay.
scream, yeah. Sometimes you need some of that. Release the tension.
Like who? Like give me a couple examples.
These guys probably aren't intense. I mean, some of their songs are, but like I've seen I Prevail twice. Love them.
Great people.
Yes. Yeah. Beartooth. I've actually seen both of them twice because I saw them both at Janice Live in St. Pete, which is a great venue, very cool venue. And when I saw I Prevail, it was kind of awesome. Sorry to these people if you're seeing this, but I got there with my boyfriend at the time, and I was like, it's kind of wild down here and a little more crowded than I was like expecting it to be. And there was a lot of tall people, and I was kind of very little, and I was like, I feel like there's gonna be moshing, and like I'm like, just it was just more intense down there than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
And
of
so I
course.
was like, let's go see if we can upgrade to like VIP or something. So I start walking up or whatever, and this guy just looks at me and he opens up the rope and he goes, "Welcome to VIP." And I was like, "Thank you, sir." And so no, didn't have to pay like nothing. And I'm sitting at like the balcony with these people. I paid $50 for my ticket, and these people were like, "Damn, these tickets were like $500, but it's so worth it." I'm like, "Yeah, it was so worth it."
You so cheated.
Dude, I've actually kind of gotten into a lot of places I don't belong into. Like sneaking into VIP. It's I shouldn't say this. Now they're gonna be looking for me. They're like that was
I'll be like, yeah,
I'm
that's her
exposing
right there.
myself.
Get her.
um, but yeah, so got to see both of them at Janice Live on two different occasions, and then I got to go over the summer too. They both did like a joint thing with like some other bands, Devil Wears Prada,
Love
Parkway
them.
Drive, um, and Devil Wears Prada is actually my favorite movie too. So got to see them both twice. So yeah, so I like them a lot.
Their
I think
drummer is a very nice guy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He plays in another band that I like. He plays in Haste the Day.
I've never heard of them, but I'll have to check them out.
Oh yeah. He he also plays in like 20 other bands, I'm sure. It's usually how it goes.
Yeah, I've actually just recently kind of started to figure that out. Like it's funny, like kind of learning more about this, like on the path of like an artist, like people's backstories and everything like that, and how things, aren't the way that I thought that they were, I guess, until you start deep diving into stuff.
Oh yeah. And this podcast helps with that because
For sure.
if you go and listen to an episode, you might find out they're in a ton of bands.
Right.
Uh, for example, my buddy Trevor, who is in Bro Job, that band I was telling you about earlier. He's
Yes.
in Hunt the Dinosaur. He's in Sorrow Eater, Texas. He's in Omega Virus. He's in like 20 other bands.
You know,
Always doing something.
I kind of love that though, because for me, it's going to be interesting because I don't pick a lane at all. Like all of my stuff's pretty all over the map. So, when it comes to branding, it's going to be kind of interesting because I even have like a song I've been working on that's like kind of pop punk meets
Yeah,
metal meets dubstep. Working with
that's
some other people with that.
that's
We're gonna
good.
take it slow because it's pretty abrasive.
Of
But
course.
it's cool. We're really excited about it. I don't want to say anything more than that, but we're excited about it. So
I'm excited about it too.
yeah, yeah.
Well, let's move on to some semi-rapid fire questions.
Ooh, okay.
I call it semi-rapid fire because rapid fire never happens with music.
I would like short circuit, honestly, probably break me.
Okay. Let's start with my favorite. What is something you're still learning about yourself as an artist?
Um, Technically speaking, probably just a lot of like terminology, a lot about what goes into the music, what makes it better, and everything. And then I would say like kind of writing style is developing. And then also just kind of the way I want my voice to sound. I think that for a long time, like I always wanted to imitate the person that I was covering or whatever. And that's kind of a nasty trap to fall into because you don't ever really figure out your own voice. So I'd probably say that.
Yeah. This one is one of my newer favorite ones. What's a
Okay.
music trend of today that you just don't understand?
Um,
Would you
hmm.
like to hear my example?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I always go 8-track cassettes. People who are putting music back on 8-track cassettes, I don't understand it. Why are you doing that? If you're gonna put it on any kind of cassette, just put it on the old cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Don't nobody has an 8-track player. I
Yeah.
tried to buy one and I was not sure if it worked. It was $96 and I had to buy an extra cable somewhere on the internet to make sure that I could even use it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous. Down with the
Um,
8-track, don't bring it back.
I love when people put things in like a rhyme. Like, there you go. Like, you know, it's gonna stick with you.
Oh, that
Um,
wasn't even on purpose. I didn't think about that.
you were a crime. You were a crime of right. Nope, I messed that up. Moving on. Um, you ever just be saying things and you're like, yeah, that didn't work. My brain just short circuited.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't know if I can answer this one because I don't really know any. Like, I genuinely don't.
That's I respect that answer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. Best policy. Honesty is the best policy. I
That's
do.
right. Cool. Okay. What is it? Did I ask this question already? I'm gonna ask it again. What's a dream collaboration?
Dream
I did
collab.
not ask that question based
No,
on
you
your
didn't.
response.
No, you didn't. Um,
I asked it in my head for sure.
I really thought about this the other day, and now I am totally blanking on you. Okay, I have probably I
I mean,
can't.
besides the podcast, of course. This is
Yes, of course. Well, this is becoming like a dream come true right now, Austin. This has been so fun.
glad you enjoyed it.
I'm having a great time. Okay, so actually, kind of off the wall one. Probably Ronnie Radke.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, that would be one. And then also just I think stuff with EDM. Like that's a huge thing for me. I definitely want to be able to sing on some EDM tracks. I'm kind of in the process of actually doing some of that right now. So I've got some collabs going as well, and it's been really fun. So probably just artists I respect in EDM. Probably Flume. Actually, Flume because Flume's my favorite. Flume's my
Okay,
favorite. You and Me. His remix of You and Me is probably in my top five of favorite songs of all time. So probably I would say Ronnie Radke, Falling in Reverse, and Flume.
I love it.
Yeah,
I've been recently listening to Illenium a lot in the
I
gym.
love Lenny. Lenny's got a really beautiful, ethereal, very spiritual, larger than
Yeah.
life sound.
I also like that he does collabs with like Spirit Box.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. That just got me excited.
Yeah, he did.
I'm excited.
What's the song called?
Oh yeah. Pull it up, Jamie.
It's Shivering featuring Spirit Box. In fact, if don't quote, yeah, in fact, he did the Sphere in Las Vegas
Woo!
and he had that song and brought out Courtney from Spirit Box at the Sphere to do the
Shivering.
song.
That's so cool. When I went to Eternal, um, Grizz brought out some of his singers too, which was so cool. And like when I was with my friend, like I was like, this feels like such the like ultimate moment because like he was like he was kind of helping me like get through some stuff and manifest and everything. And he was like, I remember like watching Grizz, he was like, anything you want, call it out now. And I was like, I'm gonna be up there. I was like, that's gonna be me someday. I'm gonna be at an EDM show and I'm gonna get to sing with an artist, and like that's one of my side quest dreams, and like we're gonna do that. It's gonna happen. So
I
heck yeah,
like,
I love that.
yeah. He's also done things just to throw out some more fun collabs for you to go listen to. He's done it with Motionless in White, 30
Mm.
Seconds to Mars, uh, Avril Lavigne, All Time Low, I Prevail, Nothing Nowhere, Tom DeLonge of Blink 182, and Angels and Airwaves, to just name a few.
Angels and Airwaves. You know, I can't remember what the song is called, but I was thinking about this the other day because I got an MP3 player like for the first time when I was 7, and there was an Angels and Airwaves song on there. It only had like 7 songs, and we didn't have time to load anything before we went on this trip. So I listened to like those 7 songs like the whole way. And the ones that stand out to me the most were the Angels and Airwaves song and Holly Brooke before she became Skylar Grey.
Yeah,
That's funny. What a long lost vibe.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to go back to Beartooth, I forgot that they were playing this coming Monday in Raleigh.
You gonna go?
No, I'm gonna end up missing it.
Yeah. Bummer.
RIP. They should have came to Charlotte instead.
Yeah, yeah.
That's closer by an hour. Well, let's keep going.
All right.
Now, ooh, okay. Are you more of a perfectionist or do you get there and you leave it be? Or are you like one more tweak, one more change?
I've learned to whittle it down a little bit. I tend to be very long-winded. I tend to have a hard time finishing things, and typically when I write, I always write more than what goes into the song. The first piece of writing I ever did was actually a poem, and it's like 4 pages long, like in notes. It's called The Fondest Betrayal. And I basically wrote it because I was going through some health stuff back in 2019 to 2020. And I felt like I was mentally finally in a good place for like the first time in years. And then, like, what was going on with my body was causing me so much pain that it was like making me really depressed. And so I just remember like not being able to finish it, not being able to finish it, not being able to finish it. And finally, like one day, like I was able to get the closing line. And I think that was a very big learning thing for me because like you really could go on forever. And I definitely can be more of a perfectionist, but I think part of like my growth as a person is learning to let go and to kind of like let things be instead of like trying to make it so perfect because nothing is ever really perfect, you know?
Very true.
Yeah.
I'm always sitting here going, well, we could change that there. We could
Yeah. I
tweak
could
that a
fix
little bit. And then
it.
I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes setting it down and coming back to it too
Yeah.
gains perspective. And I find myself having to do that often as well.
Yeah. Okay. Morning or midnight creativity?
Oh, definitely in the middle of the night. A
Yeah.
girl don't sleep. Like honestly, there was a couple weeks where like I was having a really bad time sleeping. And it was like so I'll go through like
Gotta love
spells of like
insomnia.
huh? Oh, my insomnia is terrible. I have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep, but of course it's always like 2 hours before I need to wake up when I
Yeah.
find like I've hit that sleep. And it's like if I could just sleep through that time, like I would be okay.
Yeah.
Um, but no, like I mean, I'll be like laying there at like 2 a.m. and like finally I'll like tell my brain to shut the fuck up and it'll listen. And then like I'll hear a line and I'm like, well, if I don't do it right now, I'm gonna lose it. And then boom, there goes another 45 minutes of my life.
Yep.
So yeah, I like being up late at night because I feel like the rest of the world is asleep. So like I get to truly be like in my own energy and by myself. And it's just like kind of my quiet time. So
I like it.
yeah.
Okay. Ooh. One word to describe your music. Give it to me.
Emo-
Besides cool, awesome, whatever you want.
Emotional.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite season of the year?
This has changed a little bit. Um, I probably like end of spring going into summer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too hot yet,
Yeah.
but it's
Especially because like I
not.
love the beach.
Yeah.
Like, and where I'm here in Southwest Florida, and that's the perfect time to go because the water is warm enough, but it's not quite bath water yet. So it's
Yeah.
like still get in and get refreshed. And then also we don't have as many storms. So like the water doesn't get nasty. So it's like usually pretty clear. So like you're gonna have the most beautiful beach day from like probably end of April going into like probably early June is like the
Okay.
sweet spot. Yeah.
Ooh. Favorite late night snack since you're up late all the time. What's your go-to snack for the night?
Whatever piques my fancy in the fridge or in the pantry. I didn't mean
I
to make that
respect
rhyme
that.
either.
It's all you just go on vibes, really.
Yeah, just girl. I run on vibes. I run on vibes. Vibes and stardust is what I tell people.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then we'll do two more
Okay.
of these semi-rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Favorite thing to do when you're not making music?
Mm,
And you can't say the beach because you already said something about the beach.
fair. Um, I really just love laughing with my friends. Honestly, I got some pretty solid people, and they let me be myself, which is nice. So that's good. Yeah. I can be kind of out there, so I appreciate them for loving me anyways.
Yeah. And then, ooh, we're gonna do this last one. I like this one. What keeps you grounded when things feel overwhelming?
Um,
I
Probably
don't
I've been really finding like a lot of comfort in certain phrases lately.
know. Okay.
Just I think mentalities like I've adopted. Um, one of them is even just the reset button. Like today might be a bad day, but I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll wake up tomorrow and it's a new day. And then also just like yeah, just like certain phrases or poems or like just things that I kind of just keep in my back pocket now to just kind of like remind myself of where I've come from and like where I'm going.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, now we're gonna move on to our second to last section.
Okay.
This is one I interchanged these two different ones now. I
Okay.
think this one's gonna be fun for you though. I call
Okay.
this the Dream Festival.
Ooh.
So I'm going to walk you through the different parts of setting up this dream festival. There's
Okay.
only a few rules.
Okay.
First off, you're going to be playing the festival.
Ooh.
You have to.
Okay.
Second thing is, if they're dead, you have to. You can use them if they're
Okay.
dead, but you have to come up with a creative way of bringing them back to life.
Oh shit, this is gonna be fun. Okay. All
And
right.
then, oh wait, that's it. Those two rules. So I'll break it down for you. We're gonna start with the most important part. Yeah, third most important part. The location. Where's it gonna be?
Location. Hmm. Um, I'm trying to think. I really should have thought of this. So I've actually dreamed of like that's one of my dreams is like having my own festival where I get to curate it. Um,
And you have an unlimited budget, so
oh, sick. We love that, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Um,
It's
um,
not a sustainable.
Does it have to be like a completely like real location? Because like I'm just thinking like I love up north like Rhode Island in the summertime. I don't know where in Rhode Island we'll be able to
You
house.
don't have to have like a specific location. You
Okay,
can just be
probably
like that.
July in Rhode Island.
Okay,
Okay,
I like it.
all right. So we're just gonna go with that because the weather's gorgeous, the scenery's gorgeous.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, our next question is, what are the accommodations going to be like? So it can be like five-star hotel. We can glamp. We can. bum it out on the streets with the hobos. We got options here. You tell me what the accommodations are gonna be.
Um, honestly, I want some Woodstock vibes. I'm
Okay.
kind of I'm kind of like I'm pretty low maintenance like that, like I don't
That's a cross between camping and hoboing
True. Yeah. Yeah. Give me some Woodstock vibes. Let's go.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now we're
Chill.
on to the most important part,
Okay.
and that's the catering.
Catering. Oh shit.
Yeah, what kind of food are we gonna have?
Okay, you know what? I do. I like food. I like, cheap food. I like expensive food. I used to work in fine dining, so I've seen why they spend so much money. I've seen why the other half do what they do.
Of course.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna say that we got a mix. We got your Chick-fil-A, because who doesn't
Okay.
love Chick-fil-A? We don't know what they put in there, but everybody loves it. Um,
Peanut oil is
and
the answer.
what?
Peanut oil.
Peanut oil.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. If you have a peanut allergy, stay away.
Oh yeah.
Um, and then we like to be safe. We like to keep everyone safe. So I guess probably some seafood, because I love me some seafood.
Okay.
Yeah, I love some seafood. Um, and then you know what? Let's get fancy with some steak. And then you know what? We're gonna have some sommeliers doing some wine pairings there, because I've realized how level up that really is. And then of course some cheap beer, because I love my cheap beer. So
And
give
I
me
I I think the wine sommeliers should have to pair the wine with like Chick-fil-A nuggets or something like that.
yes.
Make them sweat, make them work for it.
Be like, listen, dude. We're gonna throw something at you. We need you to just rein it in. Just figure it out. There's a will, there's a way, baby.
That's
So,
right. What would you pair with these waffle fries for a wine?
oh, this is fantastic. I love this. This is awesome.
You're like, the Cabernet will
Yes.
really fit with the
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwich.
Really go well with the Polynesian sauce, sir.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I love it.
Hey, them wine sommeliers, they clearly got some sort of unknown superpower that I just don't understand.
Yes.
But good for them. And
Yeah.
if they can't make it work with Chick-fil-A, I think that's their problem. That
I think that's a test for your level. Like, can you do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Well, on to the second most important part, the music.
yes.
Now, we're gonna start with when you're gonna play at this festival. Are you gonna play like in the morning? You gonna play in the evening? What are we are we gonna are we like a 6 p.m. slot? A 9:45 p.m.
Like, what am
slot?
I gonna play personally?
Yeah, when do you want to play at the festival?
Um, yeah, that's a good question, because like, the the egotistical part would be like, I want a headline, baby. But then other parts of me is kind of like, I might want to watch the headliner, after I'm done playing,
Yeah.
so I get to curate the whole festival. So I would probably say like, I don't know, maybe kind of like somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Not quite opener, but like established,
Yeah.
you know,
Like right before the
like like maybe like around
headliner.
like sunset, like around like, twilight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, now we got to have other artists on this.
Of course.
So give me some big headliner worthy material. Give me
Obviously
some
Queen.
middle part, and then
How many
some
people? How many people?
uh let's keep it small. Wait, we'll assume there's a lot more than this, but just to get a good like what do they call it? Like a good survey. Sample size. That's it. That's it.
Hmm.
Sample size. We'll do 10.
10. Okay, that's a good range. I'm gonna have to write this down. I'm not really good with numbers and counting. That's why I'm a words girl. So it's a little embarrassing, but whatever. Okay, so 10. 10.
Fine
Okay.
yelling nugget.
So I think it's very obvious we're gonna have Queen there.
Okay.
And
How are we doing? Adam Lambert, current Queen, or are we bringing back Freddie Mercury?
Oh, we're bringing back Freddie. That's the
Okay.
only
How are we
option.
doing that?
We're gonna perform a séance.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna perform a séance.
I like it.
Let me raise him up from the
Put
dead.
like a mic stand in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like some Cinderella shit, like at midnight, like
He just at the end of the set, he just
because he's resting, but I think he would want this too,
oh yeah. I
So
do too.
yeah, yeah, he was a queen, so
Yeah.
so let's go. So okay,
Okay. Nine more.
nine more. Okay, Eminem, but like early 2000s, like Slim Shady.
Okay.
Yeah, blonde, bleach blonde hair. The funny
I
ones.
don't think well, he did do the bleach blonde hair for the Abracadabra song that he did.
Okay, yeah,
So he could bring it back for this.
yeah, yeah. I want like the Without Me, like real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
My
Mom
name is.
spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Spaghetti
So,
sounds pretty good right now,
okay.
actually.
So we got Eminem and then Britney.
Okay.
Gotta have Britney.
We'll get her out of jail.
Yeah. Did you see that thing where she wrote what her occupation was and it was celebrity?
No, I did not.
The comment section was like amazing. They're like, she should have wrote icon. She should have wrote Queen of Pop. It was fantastic. Um, let's see. Who else?
She's currently in LA County jail, by the way.
Yeah, we'll free Britney. I'm sure Chris
She's not
Crocker.
allowed to drive though.
Well, that's probably might not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she can do some time away from that, and that would
Oh
be
yeah.
okay. Um, okay, so that's some pretty big names. Probably. A newfound love I really like is Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Yes. They're from Appalachian State University.
I don't think I found a bad song yet. My favorite one is Cocaine Jesus.
That is probably their best one.
Yeah. So we'll do them. Um, and then probably who was one that I'm gonna, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go to some Spotify to
Hey,
my.
it is perfectly acceptable to go to Spotify.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Eat World.
Okay.
Jimmy Eat World.
They owe me money.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just fucking with
Okay.
you.
Damn. It's calling it out right now.
You're the second person I've gotten,
No.
that with.
Honestly, I can be kind of gullible sometimes. Probably shouldn't have meant that on camera, but whatever. Um,
Who did I say
I'm
owed me
very
money?
I'm very open-minded. So it's like, like I can see everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I could be the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas.
They do need to get back together.
They need to get back together.
Aren't all her children like adult age now?
Fergie's?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm looking this up right now. Uh well, thanks for being not helpful, Google.
All right, we're
She
getting
has
we're
children
well,
one.
gotta really think now because I only have a few more to choose from.
How old?
Um, I think I gotta say I prevail.
Okay. Are we
Uh,
bringing back their singer?
yeah, we're bringing them back. Yeah, how
Okay.
do I have to find a creative way for that? I mean, he's still alive. He's just not
Oh
there
yeah,
anymore.
he's alive. They just
Yeah.
went in a different direction, and that's how we got the new record, which is
Yes.
a sick record.
Yeah, it's great. I love I saw Violent Nature live after they oh my God, so good.
That's a sick ass song.
Oh God, it's so good. Gets me so hyped. Um,
I
I think
can't
we have
listen to it while driving though.
I think we have to have T-Pain.
Oh yeah, of course. He's got to do his cover of War Pigs by Black Sabbath because that is
Oh,
the
yes.
sickest cover I've ever heard of that song.
Yes. This is getting hard because now I'm getting down to the wire. I only got two more.
Come on, you got two good ones for me.
I need some ethereal vibes. So I'm gonna say Flume.
Okay.
I love Flume. And then I got one more left.
Throw one that's really out there on there.
Really out there. Shit. It's like I got two choices. It's between Arctic Monkeys and Fetty Wap.
Okay.
Do you have like a coin to flip, like or something? Because I feel like I'm.
I think we could have them both on there.
You gonna give me 11?
Yeah,
All right, all right, all right. Fetty Wap and Arctic Monkeys.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we got Queen, Eminem, Britney, Rainbow Kitten Surprise, Jimmy Eat World, Black Eyed Peas, I Prevail, T-Pain, Flume, Fetty Wap, and Arctic Monkeys. I mean,
That's a good list right there.
that is a fire list. I think I would sell my firstborn child. I'm just kidding.
That
Um,
sounds like a gym. That sounds like my gym playlist.
yeah, yeah.
Actually, I don't think I have Fetty Wap on there, unfortunately.
I love, I love Fetty Wap.
I don't
It's
have Arctic Monkeys on my gym playlist either, but they don't have a lot of songs that are, you know,
yeah.
adrenaline pumping.
Mm-hmm.
I do, however, have Violent Nature on there.
Love Violent Nature. It's so good.
Oh, and I have that new that new song by Attack Attack called Dance.
That new?
Yeah, they had a new album come out last year.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought that was like over with.
No, he did a fake thing where he was like, "We're going country,"
Yeah.
kicking out all the band members.
The famous We're Going Country ruse.
And he goes, the song he's like, "Now everybody dance, 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 and show your hands, hands." And then the track comes out and he goes, I forget how the song goes. Let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. And then he has Will Ramos from the deathcore band Lorna Shore in the song, and I'm like, this song is sick.
I don't know who that is.
Not at all country, very
Yeah,
much metalcore.
very much metalcore, yes. All right, so we got all the acts. You said there was one more and it was the most important. So what is it?
Oh no, that was it. Oh, wait, we gotta name it.
We gotta name it?
Yeah. You gotta give me a good name for it too. Can't be crap. No, I'm just kidding. I think one time they went Super Happy Fun Time Festival.
Best fucking night of your life.
I love it. That
I'm
works for
going
me.
with it. I could probably come up with something so much more poetic and cooler, but I mean, let's be real. This lineup, the best fucking night of your life.
Oh yeah. Just one after another straight bangers.
Straight bangers, banger after banger after banger. Banger, I
Exactly.
hardly know her. I couldn't help myself.
Well, we just have a few questions left for you. And that is uh you had a new song come out. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. This comes out afterwards. That and that was a great song. Do you have any more new music coming out?
Yes. So we are gonna do so I told you like I came home after going to that studio in New York and I went ham. So I have about I want to say 10 or 11 fully realized tracks um that I'm going to be working through and it's just kind of a matter of recording them and producing them and kind of playing with them as we go. But so the next one that's going to release, and I'm not sure when it's going to release yet, but it's called Doctor Doctor.
I like
And
it.
yeah, it's different from Give Me Your Best Line. So Give Me Your Best Lines like some dance pop, ethereal, very powerful, very, uplifting, I think. And Doctor Doctor is in a sense too, but it's very dark. Um, it's basically a song that I wrote about realizing that I needed to get into therapy. I needed to fix some things. Um, and just kind of everything I was going through with that. It's kind of like dark pop. It's got
Yeah.
kind of like it's got this bass line that kind of just grows as the song goes, and it's got like some sing rap like in there too.
Okay.
Three-verse song. It's very long, but it was all very it was it was needed. There's a better word
Yeah.
that I'm looking for, but it was like I actually wrote it with a standard two-verse bridge, whatever with the
Yeah.
choruses. But I started writing this part after I finished it, and I was like, nope, we're gonna do three verses. So I'm really excited. This one is one of my babies. It's not one of those songs I think really shows off vocally, but it's a story that I felt like I had to tell.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, of course, we have to plug your socials, plug your music, uh, plug whatever,
Yeah.
and you got to shout out people. Do your shout out. So plugs and shout outs. That's the next question.
Shout outs first.
Yeah, do shout outs first. Yeah.
Shout outs first. Okay. Shout out to my manager Jay. He's been my friend now for a long time. I would not be doing this today if it were not for him. Shout out to Joe and Mike at Voodoo Studios for teaching me, for working with me as someone who didn't know anything walking in, and for taking something ordinary and making it extraordinary. Shout out to my family because I love them. They're great. Shout out to my friends for all the support. And to every single person who has given me a nice compliment, who has taken the time to listen to what I'm doing, because it means a lot to me. If I was able to, inspire or connect or, do anything like that, it brings me a lot of joy. I love it. So they're my shout outs, I think.
Okay. Now you just got one thing left to do. Plug yourself, plug the music.
Okay, so give me
Shameless
your
plug time,
give me your best line. Came out on the 13th of March, so we got that. My name is Lexx The Starchild, so that's Lexx XX The Starchild. And that is across all platforms. You can find me there on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. TikTok, I think, shadow banned me, so that's a work in progress. I wouldn't go there first. Or go there first. Maybe we can rebuild. Yeah, everything's on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. So it's all there.
I like it. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
That's
you.
all I have for you for tonight. Um, Feel free to come back anytime.
Yeah.
And since you only got the one song out right now, that's what we're gonna use for the outro track for the episode.
Awesome. So fun.
So
Cool. Cool.
have a fun listen to it. You know
Yeah.
what to do. Man, I do this every time. Go and check out Lexx on all the socials. Go listen to the song and like, subscribe, follow, whatever the different platforms tell you to do, because it's different everywhere. And thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
That's
Know the power of words, I've tasted them on my tongue. So choose your weapon wisely. Will you draw a sword?
This has been Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 83, with your host, producer, and editor, me, Austin Mullins. Special thanks to guest Lexx The Starchild. The closing track is Give Me Your Best Line by Lexx The Starchild. You can check her out at Lexx The Starchild on all socials, stream her single, the one playing right now, and be on the lookout for new music as they are announced. Thanks to Lexx for coming on the podcast and being a bright star of a guest. The Patreon is live at the link in the description for early episodes, behind the scenes, extra content, and much more. Special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you. And until next time.
I gave you all I had. I bent, I broke, I bled. My vision's getting clearer with every dagger that you sent. You show up locked and loaded, ripping me to shreds, sinking deeper in the grave. Am my own expense. You hurt me real good, babe. Yeah, you've done it right. Drowning in the memories, the tears flood in my eyes. So give me your best line. Kill shots to the head. So give me your best line. Drive your last words through my chest. Give me your best line. Death by 1,000 cuts. For all the times you lied to me. Was that just never enough? Give me your best line. Ooh. Give me your best line. Ooh. You meant everything to me. I didn't wanna say goodbye. I can't stay here with you when all you do is make me cry. Give me your best line. Ooh. Give me your best line.